The WWE has a large roster of gifted performers, but several of these wrestlers are not given a chance to shine. They are not given the proper push, although they might be good on the mic and in the ring, and even sometimes both. WWE will still not push them properly. So let's take a look at the top 10 underrated wrestlers in WWE today. Number 10, Shelton Benjamin. He has always been an outstanding wrestler. He's had so many great performances, so many great matches. He's naturally gifted in the ring, but he has never been able to go to the next level. And I think what hindered Shelton Benjamin is his promo. He's never been good on the mic, but I feel like the WWE could have assigned him to have a manager. Now he's had some, great moments with the TLC matches, matches against Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Randy Orton, Kurt Angle, and so many others. He's a former tag team champion, US champion, IC champion. But now that he's 47 years old, I don't know if he will ever get the proper push. I'm not saying he has to be a world champion, but because he's 47 right now, I think it will be awesome to see this guy get a push. Number 9, Angel Garza. He's another wrestler who's incredible in the ring. He puts on great matches, great performances, but he's never been given a chance to really shine. Now, when he was in the tag team with Andrade, I feel like they had something that was special, but they broke them up and they didn't go anywhere. They didn't win the titles. I think that was a missed opportunity. And then they put him in a tag team with his cousin, Humberto. And those two are great together, but they just treat them like jobbers. And he has only won 2 titles in the WWE, the NXT Cruiserweight Championship and the 24/7 Championship. So that shows you how much they really care about him. I think it would be awesome to see him get a mid card level push. Number 8, Humberto. Just like Angel Garza, he is great in the ring. He can move around. He's a high flyer. He has a great look, but they are not doing anything with this guy. And I think what's missing on SmackDown is the cruiserweight division, that high flying division. It would be nice to see that. Now, I'm not saying they have to go crazy and do a bunch of, crazy moves, but it would be nice to have the cruiserweight division back, that high flying division back. So I think with Humberto, if they would give this guy, like once again, what Angel Garza, a push, mid level push, or even put them in a tag team and make it mean something, we could see this guy really shine. Number 7, Ricochet. He's another wrestler that can go in the ring. He's a high flyer. And like I said, I think that is what's missing in the WWE, especially on SmackDown. I would build a division around Ricochet, just, like the cruiserweight division, that high flying division. It would be nice to see that again in the WWE. Ricochet, I don't think he's ever been great on the mic, but for him to get a decent push, mid level kind of push, I think it would be awesome to see. I think, like when we had, Rey Mysterio back in his prime, Rey Mysterio still, he's a legend. He's still great in the ring to this day, but we're missing that. We need someone who's going to be the next Rey Mysterio. And I'm not trying to compare Rey Mysterio to anyone because Rey Mysterio is in his own league, but I think they're missing something special with Ricochet. 6, Robert Roode. He has always been a great wrestler. He has always had that it factor. He's great in the ring. He's good on the mic, and he has a good look. I don't know why they did not give this guy a proper push. In NXT, he had a decent run. And then when he made it to the main roster, he won the tag team championships a couple of times, the US championship. And then also the most important title, the 24/7 championship. I know this guy is 46 years old right now, uh, but there's still time to push him, to give him a proper push. Now, with Robert Roode, to me, he should be a main eventer. I think he has what it takes to be in a main event. And I could also see him winning, a world championship. Now, I don't know if they will give him that push, but it will be awesome to see. Number 5, Imperium, Vinci and Kaiser. These guys are incredible in the ring. They are ring generals, great ring awareness and psychology. I like that they are with Gunther, but the issue that I have is that they're treated like stooges at times. I think that it would be great to treat the tag team division with a little more respect, not just have them be, the guys that you beat up to get to Gunther. Make them be more dominant. It would be nice for them to be a dominant tag team in the WWE, and eventually it would be awesome if they would win the WWE championships at some point. Number 4, Xavier Woods. Now he's been with the New Day for several years. They have won numerous tag team championships, Raw, SmackDown, NXT. They have been great. But I think the act is getting a little old, and you don't have to break up the New Day, but you could allow Woods to branch off on his own to win, an independent singles championship. I think it's time. Woods is amazing in the ring and he has a lot of charisma. So it would be nice to see him move in a different direction. Number 3, Montez Ford. Now we know that this guy is not really underrated, but I would say that he is a breakout star waiting to happen. And I think that's the only thing that is hindering him is being stuck in the tag team division. This guy has star written all over him. He is great on the mic. He has a lot of charisma. His agility is impeccable. This guy can move in different ways that I haven't seen before. And he's just very entertaining to watch. I think in the next year or so, they need to really give him a consistent push in the mid card level. And then after a year or so, move him up to the main event. He is a star waiting to happen. Number 2, Chad Gable. He is a wrestling machine. He is excellent in the ring. I'm talking about ring psychology, ring awareness, agility. He has what it takes. He's great on the mic as well. I think that Chad Gable has been misused for a long time. But although he has been misused, he has made it work, with these gimmicks, with these different characters. And I think, he is funny, but I would like to see him in a more serious role. It is time to give this guy a push that he really deserves. They have something special with Chad Gable. I think the fact that he's a smaller guy, maybe that's the reason, because we know how WWE is with smaller guys. We know their history. But give this guy a push. It is time. Number 1, Dolph Ziggler. He is a former World Heavyweight Champion. He's won the title twice. US Champion, IC Champion, Tag Team titles, Money in the Bank winner. But for whatever reason, he is treated right now, or even in the last few years, as the ultimate jobber. I don't know what it is because this guy always performs at a high level. Everything, with all of his matches, he makes his opponents look good. He has great ring awareness in psychology as well. But I don't know why they have treated this guy like a jobber. I feel like he could have been another breakout star if they would have pushed him consistently. When he won his first championship that night, people were gone. People were cheering for him. People were ready for it. That was a great moment. But for whatever reason, he has not been able to sustain a decent push or a consistent push in the main event. I think it's time to revamp his character and to give this guy a real push.